What is up, guys? It's your favorite transparent YouTuber, Transparent Hoodie, back at you with another One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 video. And man, I understand, for the past couple of videos, we've kind of been just trying to break down, analyze, and just overall understand what the developers of Pirate Warriors is going to do for Pirate Warriors 4. And the one thing I'm just so happy to let you guys know is Bartolomeo and Cavendish. They're playable characters. So as of right now, I know every Friday, internet wise, we do get new manga that's translated by X people, and that's just thrown on the internet for people to read and enjoy and stuff. Official manga and official translations always come out on Monday, so I'm expecting official scans for Cavendish and official scans of Bartolomeo to be either released on Monday or Tuesday. So, guys, look out for that. If anything, when the scans officially do come out, I will probably give you guys my official thoughts on them and, break down the scans if they show us any, cool gameplay or anything like that. Also, speaking of gameplay, don't worry. What you guys are seeing in the background is old, regurgitated gameplay from either Tokyo Game Show or just gameplay that's just been around in the internet. So, don't worry about it. It's about Carrot. I wanted to showcase Carrot because I think this is kind of the theme I'm liking with Pirate Warriors 4 already, where it comes to just the character roster of the game. And don't get me wrong, I understand a lot of a huge portion of the fan base of Pirate Warriors. You guys want your old characters, right? Like, I see this in my comment section, people wanting Ace, people wanting Kizaru. I see the outcries, and that's fine and that's cool. But personally, the reason why I'm super excited for Cavendish and super excited for Bartolomeo is because they're completely new characters. Because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You guys can't lie. When it came to the character rosters of every single other Pirate Warriors game that we've gotten, it was pretty dry. For the most part, we would either possibly get, I want to say, maybe 5 or anywhere between, I want to say, 5 to about 14 new characters out of maybe a 20 to 40 character roster. And that kind of sucks. Let me not say 40. This game is going to be the first 40. So it's either 20 to a 30 character roster and about a good 15, about, no, not 15, about a good 5 to 14 of them are, I want to say, new, 100% new characters, and then the rest of the rosters is revamps. And obviously, I'm not going to be the guy to go up against the notion that the Straw Hats need to be in the game. At the end of the day, they're the Straw Hat Pirates. They're the main group or the main protagonist group of the series. So every single Straw Hat being in this game makes the most sense to me because that's just how this is. This is One Piece, and you can't have One Piece without the Straw Hat Pirates, or you can't have a One Piece game without the Straw Hat Pirates. So they get an instant pass. But personally, certain characters, or just some characters in general, they don't necessarily need to make a comeback. And I feel like this is going to be a very divisive opinion because obviously people want Ace, people want the Admirals, people want Whitebeard, people want Giko Moria, I'm assuming. But some of these characters, personally, I feel like just don't need to make a return. Again, this is going to be a very unpopular opinion, but a character like Ace, where he potentially passed away at Marineford, I don't think a character like that should come back, only because he's not going to bring anything new to the game, like how Sanji's siblings bring something new, Carrot brings something new. And I don't mean new in the sense of just what they could do or how they function, because I've already talked about that in previous videos. Most of the characters in Pirate Warriors do function very similar to one another. It's either two things that are different, which is going to be their gimmicks and the animations of said move set that they have. Those are going to be the only two things that are going to be different. So yeah, characters like Ace, in my opinion, I don't feel like should come back because, again, he's not going to bring anything new for himself because he's a character that passed away in the time skip. And yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on that when it comes to the character roster of the game. Now, the more fun part of the video. What do this mean for the character roster of Pirate Warriors 4. Because if you guys think about it, I don't know if you guys play other anime games. I'm assuming you guys do. I don't think anybody plays one particular anime game and they just call it quits after that. So this is presumptuous of me. If you guys only play Pirate Warriors, I'm sorry. But for the people that do play other anime games, I remember this was back around the time I think either Ultimate Ninja was a thing or the early versions of Ultimate Ninja Storm, where the development team of CyberConnect 2, they're probably on record saying this. I probably just have to find like the interview or just statement that was made about it. But they made a statement stating that when it comes to the development process of a Naruto game, we're only going to be creating and producing characters who have obviously some sort of context or content to them. So, for example, what that means, if they aren't able to distinguish or clearly understand what a particular character can do, they're not going to create and develop that character for the game. So, if not much is said on the character, or the character themselves just don't have enough information via the series or the anime to warrant them being in the game, then they just won't develop a character for them. Like, I think obviously there's still been special occasions like a Shisui. Shisui was implemented into the game, and he's a character that barely has any information around him. But I always thought that statement was a little interesting. And the only reason I bring that up is because I wanted to kind of throw it at Pirate Warriors 4. And if they plan on having the same mentality, even though these are two different development teams, you know, Namco Bandai and all that good stuff. I think no, Namco Bandai is the producers. I think the development team is Tecmokoy. So the development team is Tecmokoy, right? So I don't know if they're going to have the same development process like when it comes to CyberConnect 2 and how they develop a Naruto game and how they select the characters they feel would best suit the game that they're making at the time. But I think it would be dope if we're getting Bartolomeo and we're getting Cavendish. I want to say that at least give us Sai. I want to say Sai. I want either Sai or Don Chin Jiao. Those two characters. At least those two. Because for the most part, I feel like when it comes to at least those two characters, when it comes to the story arc of Dressrosa, which at this point is safe to confirm that Dressrosa is going to have an authentic reimagining of the story arc that was in the manga into this game, Don Tinjao and Sai would be a cool two additions to the character roster of this game. Obviously, they're not like the most like recognizable characters, which sucks a little bit. I think they're pretty cool characters for what they can do, and the moveset that they have I think is very interesting, or I would love to see what they'll be able to potentially do. But for the most part, it's like, man, like if they're giving us Bartolomeo and Cavendish, Don Chin Jiao and Sai would be freaking dope. Like I would just love to see them function in the game. Like I don't want every single character that popped up in Dressrosa to be in this game, because let's be honest, not all of them was relevant. Like Rebecca could just be a in-game render, where for the story arc of Dressrosa, obviously she has an in-game render of her, but she's just not a playable character, which I'm fine with. And I'm going to talk about in-game renders in another video when I talk about like the story. But yeah, I think man, this character roster has definitely got me excited, because now we're getting characters like Bartolomeo and Cavendish confirmed. Now it really do put this character roster in straight up ambiguous mode, because now we don't really know who we're going to be getting. Like you would think that they would play safe with safe characters, like, oh, put Ace in the game, or oh, put XYZ in the game, you know, characters that we're already familiar with. But it does feel like they're going to be implementing newer characters into this Pirate Wars, which I'm all for. Like I've been playing with Ace, I've been playing with Whitebeard, I played Geeko Moria. I think enough's enough. Some new revamped characters would be lovely. Like I still would love to see like Cracker and Smoothie in this game. Like I would love to see them in this game. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys that little quick confirmation. Also, I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on the character roster for the game. Personally, I feel like this is such an exciting thing, because now it's just like this character roster to me feels so much more new compared to some of the more previous character rosters that we've gotten for like older Pirate Warriors, where like I said before, like 5, maybe like 14 characters were new, and then the rest of the roster was pretty much rehashed characters, like from Pirate Warriors 2 and Pirate Warriors 3. But if anything, guys, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. You guys take care, and peace.